Good evening, everyone. Hello. Hope you're well. Are you well? Go ahead. I'm glad to hear it. I don't have a lot of time tonight. It's late. I was playing D&D tonight, and I just got home a little while ago. But I wanted to quickly sound off on two videos I watched today. One of them was from ContraPoints. She's fantastic, by the way. And another one is from Jeffrey Marsh, and they're very different there's very different people, but they're also really cool. And both of them, though, were touching upon beauty, looks, aesthetics, really. ContraPoints had a whole video basically talking about how they recently had some plastic surgery, and also about, fashion and makeup and all the things they do to look good, and why it's important for them to look good, and why some people react negatively to the work that they do to look the way they want. If you're unaware, ContraPoints is a trans woman, so some people object to her sort of hyper feminine looks, saying it's some kind of stereotype. But her position is that she wants to look the way she wants to look. So she doesn't look. She was unsatisfied with the way she looked, and she changed her appearance. And she points out that lots of other people change their appearance over time, and it doesn't play into stereotypes because we just assume they made a choice. So she made a choice. And the other video by Jeffrey Marsh, they were just talking about being older, although Jeffrey's actually a little younger than me, so it's kind of like, Jeffrey, I love your videos, but you're not that old. But they also talked about, getting older, but also, reflecting on how they want to look, presenting themselves a certain way, not feeling bad about doing things they want to do. And both those videos sort of made me think a lot about myself today because, well, if you watched my videos before, you may remember I made a whole video about makeup, which a lot of you responded to. I really can't thank you enough. And I've talked about my hair. A friend of mine recommended someone. I'm going to try. They said, just go there and tell them you want an image change. And I desperately do, because honestly, at this point, it's turning into a mullet. This is the longest hair I've had in probably 20 years. But in any case, makeup, hair. And while I don't want plastic surgery per se, I would love, if I had unlimited money, I would love to go to a dermatologist and get all these little things off my face. I mean, the arms, the things on my arms and the rest of my body, I don't care. If my shirt's off and you really want to look at my body, whatever. But my face is my face, and I wish it had less of these big red and brown and black spots on it. I don't like those spots. But the reason I want those things, the reason I want my skin to be clearer, the reason I want to wear makeup, the reason I want to have a haircut I enjoy, I don't associate any of those things with masculinity or femininity. I really don't. I know makeup is considered very feminine, but I don't want to wear makeup because it's feminine. I want to wear makeup because I look at my friends who wear makeup and they look great. Okay, and ContraPoints and Jeffrey Marsh are not my friend. I never met them. They're people who I just see on YouTube. They wear makeup and they look great. I want to do the things they do. I wouldn't say I necessarily want to have hair like either of those people do, but I have a lot of friends with different kinds of hair, and I'd like to emulate some of their hairstyles, frankly, because let's be honest, while it is getting longer, it's also very, very thin up top. So I don't know how many more years I'm going to have hair on my head at all. So to me, and I realize I've had a long time to reflect on this, even though there are some days I look in the mirror and I judge myself very harshly for how I look, be it my weight or my skin. There are times when I look at myself and I like the way I look. But even in those cases, I see things I could do to look better. Things I could do that I would enjoy the look of my face better if I did this or this or this. And part of ContraPoint's video was an important point. Like, there's no series of events where I do something to my face and suddenly I feel great about how my face looks. I'm always going to be critical of my own face. I know this. Just as she's always critical of her face. And guess what? She's super hot. But again, it's refreshing to hear that someone who's incredibly beautiful and who just got finished doing plastic surgery, she still is like, well, I wish I could do, she's still dissatisfied. And it doesn't mean that she's, hopelessly narcissistic. It just means that people are critical of themselves. I'm critical of all my things, not just my face. Like the things I write, I'm critical of that. So the things I want, the kind of person I want to be, the kind of image I want to present, it's not tied to any gender. It's not because I'm getting older. It's not because I demand to be attractive to all people. And I'm certainly not looking to have sex with anybody because, holy crap, nobody cares, okay? I could have a complete makeover. No one's coming for this. Nobody. And that's fine. I'm married and it doesn't matter. So, ultimately, these things I want, they are for me. Obviously, I'm not immune to peer pressure. I see what goes on in the world. I would like to look better. Of course. But that's for me. It's not for you. It's for me. And I hope I really get somewhere this year towards making myself look better. I would enjoy that. Even though it is not a means to an end. It'll make me feel better. Anyway, it's almost 12. I'm going to go to bed. Good night, everybody. I love you.